Testing. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Way happy Friday. Way happy Friday. Way happy Friday. What's up? I see y'all. What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. W's all around. What's up, Mariah? What's up, Mike? Happy Friday. How are y'all doing? I'm so sorry. I came in a little late today. That Friday already starting to hit for me. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I didn't mess up the music. My bad. How are y'all feeling today? How's everybody day going thus far? Did y'all miss me? Y'all miss me? Hold on, gotta get everything ready. Y'all know me. What were y'all doing at 1 to 3 p.m. until we got on here? Good now. Great. I love to hear that. I was great. I've been doing great. I don't know if I said it yesterday, but I just discovered that I like Good Morning America over NBC News. So that's really changed my life right now. I think that's a good step into my 25th year on this earth. Amen. Hello. Shout out, GMA, my bad, my bad. I honestly need to delete NBC News off my phone. Yeah, they're always blowing my shit up, and honestly, that's that one nigga news. That's the orange. The orange runs NBC News. Cause all I ever get notified about is him. I watch Good Morning America. I figure out they have teen assassins happening in Europe right now. They're being recruited on video games and they're going around actually hunting down people. I also find out there was a Florida man falsely accused of a crime that he did not commit because the lazy ass policemen rather depend on AI to find the criminals rather than them. And now a man was falsely accused of being a sexual predator towards a child. And now and it had to wait for a full year to get that off his record. What? I learned this all today because of Good Morning America. NBC News. NBC would never. They would never. Truly. They don't cover no type of ground. Y'all make sure y'all liking. Not Zuri people. I'm saying. Y'all know them Florida people is crazy. And it was funny because when Michael Strahan was going over to the segment, he said, and now for the Florida man that was falsely accused of a crime. Really categorized him as the Florida man. Damn. Oh man, I ain't set the goal. Hold up. Y'all, what should the goal be for today? Y'all help me. Oh damn. I gotta set it on my phone. My bad. I shouldn't have put that on y'all. I'll just do it on my phone. It's Friday. Gotta get down Friday. Fun party every weekend. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. All right, I got that settled. Okay, 1 second. Y'all know they can send direct messages on YouTube now? That shit is crazy. They really trying to compete with TikTok. That's not who y'all should be competing with, but hey, don't ask me, a fellow creator. I feel like, we need to be competing with the other streaming platform, not the short form platform. Over here competing with the short form content. We long form over here, YouTube. What we got going? Oh my gosh, y'all, I feel so bougie. I told y'all my mom has put me on the YouTube Premium. Shout out, mommy. And now, if I see commercials on anything else, oh shit, hold on. Damn it, I forgot to set that again. Can I change it? Hold on. I love y'all, but you know, just in case. Sometimes y'all don't be giving what needs to be gave. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. I'm just a young gal trying to make it in this world. Just a young girl trying to make it in this world. I'm just a young girl trying to make it in this world. I'm just a young girl trying to make it in this world. Ooh. I don't know. Just a young girl trying to make it in this world. Just a young girl trying to make it in this world. Oh my god. I'll be scared to scratch my face after I put makeup on it because why? I don't want to mess up the look that just, you know, I put some work in on. Why do that? Can y'all see everything? What's the notifications? What I got notified on? Oh yes, I also need to promote this. Hold on, I gotta post this to my Instagram. 1 second. Exactly why I saved it. I'm not gonna play with me. I'll delete that pretty ass picture I took. Nope. Save! YouTube wanna play games! Well, Instagram wanna play games! You niggas is lame! I'm so sorry. I should not be doing that right now. Should not, will not. Got to stop it. I also didn't do a sound check. Is everything good? Is everything good? We're good. I hear that loud ass mouth. Oh no, Daddy Mo. Okay, I need my perspective. Alright. Okay. We'll start at like 4:05. I wanted to give, you know, others a chance to get in, but you know, it's just like college. You ain't here on time, then you missing out. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, I do need to let it be known that we're live though. Sometimes YouTube don't be notifying nobody. And I need to also promote it on YouTube. I give dog. Oh gosh. Hold on, I gotta make sure I see the community post because I just posted it, but I don't see it. What's up, sir? Glad you can make it, girl. And this is why we doing a little wait. Getting everybody time to make it on in here. Get 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 in here.
The thing that separates PTS from our competitors is course length.
So sorry. I am so sorry. I'm just trying to make sure everything is doing as it should. And would it shock y'all to know I have already eaten? I have already eaten. Eaten, and I've had my coffee, you know. Big girl things. 25 starting off right. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I need to go there. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Got a lot of things. Ooh, if I just had it like a second screen. Which I technically have, but... Yes. Happy Friday, my loves. Can I get 4K in the chat? Lord have mercy. Can I get 4K in the chat? If you were here with me, W streamer, thank you. Thank you. I try. It's part of my human nature. I try. But 4K's in the chat if y'all are here with me. We will be doing a couple of things today. For sure gonna have to finish Save One Movie because the fact that we only got we didn't even get 5 minutes in. 2 minutes and 52 seconds in. Diabolical. Gotta work on that. And I wanted us to just, play a couple of other things. See what other things that we like to do here when we on the PC. Expand our main. That's on the way to 5K. Y'all know the vibes. We have to speed rush it. Nah, we don't gotta speed rush it. We could just be more concise, because I don't want us to speed and it takes away the authenticity of what we do. We'll just be more precise. For future reference, we could do Wicked Whims content on Patreon. What? Why would that be for future reference? Do you think I want to be watching The Sims have sex on here with y'all? Zuri, sweetie. Zuri. Flag on the play. We got to bring the flags on the play back, y'all. Can I get some red flags in the chat? Flag on the play, Zuri. Flag on the play. Let's get this game started. Lord have mercy. And I meant to get myself some Tootsie Roll lollipops so I could have something to kind of just keep my mouth busy while I'm on stream, since I'm not able to smoke right now. I need to have the oral fixation. And the gum is going to have to do for now. But I do apologize for the smack, and I'd much rather have the Tootsie Roll Pops, but that may not be good for the teeth. It's okay. All right. So on this round here, I remember we gave it to Deliverance, that crazy ass movie about them 4 men that went on that camping trip, and they got a little bit more than they were hoping for. So let's get into the rest, shall we? No music. We're not gonna do no music. 1973, my mama year. Shout out to 1973. Oh, I think we got past this one. It was The Exorcist. Let's also put it on in America. Yeah, we ended on this one, I believe. Let's put it on 1.5. And I believe we gave it to Live and Let Die. We gave it to James Bond. 1974. Let's go. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're starting off well. The Godfather Part 2. Chinatown. Okay. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles low-key looks like it may be controversial. I'm seeing natives. I'm seeing indigenous people. But I'm also seeing a white man that's a cowboy who looks a tad bit tan. I'm getting some bad vibes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna low-key give it to Texas Chainsaw Massacre just off the fact that this continues to be referenced to this day. But then again, I may not be cultured. I may not know. So I'm not going to say Chinatown and Blazing Saddles hasn't been referenced. Y'all know I don't want to give like a crazy straight up bias opinion. I need to get something. I need some info. A woman identifying herself as Evelyn Amore hires private investigator J.J. Jake, say that 6 times, gets to her husband Hollis, the chief engineer at the Department of Water and Power, gets photographs Hollis in the company of a young woman, and the picture makes their way into the Post record, exposing their apparent affair. Gets is then confronted by real Evelyn Mulray, who threatens to sue him. He concludes that the imposter was using him to discredit Hollis. Oh, so this is a nice little LA noir type thing. Okay, so LA noir. Hold on. Go back. Hold on. LA noir versus horror versus mafia versus western. That's our theme here. Let me get some info on Blazing Saddles. Y'all see how I'm still being thorough, but we're just being more concise. I ain't gonna do too much like last time. I'm just getting the basics. It scared me as a kid. I'm just said 4 hour segment and comment. You ain't got no faith in me? That's crazy. Oh, it's a satirical western comedy. So it's kind of like Scary Movie, but for the West. Interesting. Okay. That's cute. Okay, so we got a satirical western versus an LA detective story versus a mafia movie versus a horror film. Okay, I'm going to say, personally, no, I'm not with the mafia films. I'm going to say no. I do like detective films, so that puts it up there. I'm not a fan of horror, if I'm being completely honest, but y'all know I'm a Texan, so that I really am leaning towards that. I like the idea of a satirical western, and it got that one nigga that played Willy Wonka, so I feel like it may not, be offensive, but I really don't know too much about it. And I think we already gave a lot of westerns some credit, so my final two is going to be between Chainsaw Massacre and Chinatown. We got a detective story versus a horror film. I feel like and this may be the last, we're probably getting to the end of seeing a lot of noir films. We're getting into the 1970s, and the noir films is around the 1940s, 1950s type thing. So this may be the last noir film on the list. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give it to Texas Chainsaw Massacre based on my first point. I feel like it still has a lot of cultural relevancy, and Chinatown may not be anything more than a regular detective story. It may not, stand out amongst a lot. Y'all get me? So I'm gonna go Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 75. Nashville. Damn, I wish I had a second screen. Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino again. Barry Lyndon, 3 Days of the Condor. All right. I don't know anything about any of these films. How Philip Walker, replacement party candidate in the 1976 United States presidential election, arrives in Nashville for a fundraising gala. Meanwhile, 2 recording sessions are taking place in a nearby studio. In one room, country superstar Haven Hamilton records a patriotic song commemorating the bicentennial, while next door, Lena Reese, a white gospel singer, records a song with the Jubilee Singers of historically black Fisk University. Okay, I see where this may be going. Opal, an English woman who claims to be working on a documentary for the BBC, attempts to listen in on the sessions. Okay. Never heard of any. I'm saying white gospel. That's interesting. Oh, Lord. That's how the white gospel singers sang. Like, kept on stage said, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This girl said Nashville. Off rip. Dog Day Afternoon don't sound that pivotal. None of them sound good to me, but they're right in the middle of the decade, about to finish, and typically, that's when things kind of, they hit a little stopping point. Everybody kind of just throwing out shit. First time crooks Sonny Wartz and his friend Salvatore Sal in the trial, and Stevie attempt to rob the First Brooklyn Savings Bank. The plan immediately goes awry when Stevie loses his nerve and flees. Sonny discovers they arrived after the daily cash pickup, which left only $1,100 in cash at the bank. Sonny takes the bank's traveler's checks and burns the register in a trash can. When smoke raises suspicion outside, the building is surrounded by police. The 2 panicked robbers take the bank employees hostage. It's the only one I've watched. Understandable. I am a thief. This don't sound that too interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Does not sound that interesting to me. Let me move this right over here so I can get right next to it. Barry Lyndon. In 1750, in the Kingdom of Ireland, Redmond Barry's father is killed in a duel. Barry, of a genteel but impoverished Irish Protestant family, becomes infatuated with his cousin Nora Brady and shoots her suitor, Army Captain John Quinn, in a duel. He flees but is robbed by highwaymen on his way to Dublin. Penniless, Barry enlists in the army. Family friend Captain Gorgon informs him that Quinn is not dead. The duel was staged. Barry's bullet have been swapped for a plug of towel so Nora's family could get rid of Barry and improve their finances through her marriage to Quinn. Not that pivotal, I'm not gonna lie. It's a no for me. 3 Days of Condor. Joe Turner is a bookish CIA analyst, codenamed Condor, who works at the American Literary Historical Society in New York City. In reality, a clandestine CIA office. The staff analyzes print media from around the world. Turner files a report to the CIA headquarters on a thriller novel with strange plot elements that has been translated into several languages despite poor sales. When Turner leaves for lunch, armed men invade the office. Returning to find his co-workers dead, he leaves and contacts the CIA New York's headquarters in the World Trade Center. I feel like this one has intrigued me more than the rest of them. So I'm gonna say Nashville or 3 Days of Condor. This look a little spicy too. It look a little spicy. His CIA codename is Condor. In the next 72 hours, almost everyone he trusts will try to kill him. That's the type of shit I like. But I ain't gonna be biased. I love a good little musical too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying 3 Days too. Like 3 Days sound a little spicy, and it's rated R. I'm gonna go 3 Days. All right. 1976. All the President's Men. The Omen. Network. I think I've seen The Omen. Mickey and Nikki. Oh God. Frank Willis, a security guard at the Watergate complex, finds a door's bolt taped over it to prevent it from locking. He calls the police, who find and arrest 5 burglars in the Democratic National Committee headquarters within the complex. The next morning, the Washington Post assigns new reporter Bob Woodward to the local courthouse to cover the story, which is considered of minor importance. It's another CIA story. I already gave it to 1. If The Omen is the movie I think it is, I'm going to give it to it because that shit was funny as fuck. I think it is. Hold on. American diplomat Robert Thorne and his wife Catherine are leaving in Rome, where Catherine gives birth to a boy. Father Spoleto, the hospital chaplain, tells Robert his baby died after one birth and pursues him to secretly adopt another baby whose mother also died in childbirth that night. Robert does not tell Catherine that this baby is not their own, and they name him Damien. A Rottweiler. Hold on. Yes. I'm giving it to The Omen. This shit was funny as fuck, bro. Oh my gosh. Somebody ends up like the fucking baby. I can't. Just know it's actually scary. It's scary. It's supposed to be scary, but it's funny as fuck. What's up? Octavius is here. What's up? How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Catching that PC stream. Okay. Saturday Night Fever. I see John Travolta. Is that one where he breaking it down? That may win. Okay, Saturday Night Fever, Annie Hall, Rolling Thunder, Eraserhead. Eraserhead? Yeah, Eraserhead. Okay. And Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder, hear my cry? Did anybody else read that? Tell us the story. Child, it's not even a full story. Just know that baby is the Antichrist, like it says, and he ends up making somebody hang from a fucking window, and that shit was just hilarious, like, because it's 1970s graphics. Gosh. Did you read Annie Hall? I mean, watch Annie Hall? Okay, Rolling Thunder. Air Force. Boo! Get out of here. Eraserhead. Henry Spencer's face appears superimposed over a planet in space. He opens his mouth in a spermatozoan. Fuck no, nigga. It's a movie about dicks? A man inside the planet moves a set of levers and the creature is flushed away. In an industrial cityscape, Henry walks home with his groceries. He is stopped outside his apartment by a woman across the hall who informs him that his girlfriend Mary has invited him to dinner with her family. Henry leaves his groceries in his apartment, which is filled with piles of dirt and dead plants. That night, Henry visits Mary's home. Conversing awkwardly with her mother, at the dinner table he is asked to carve a Cornish game hen. The bird moves and rests on the table and gushes blood when cut. After dinner, Henry is cornered by Mary's mother, who tries to kiss him. She tells him that Mary has had his child and that the two must wed. So why are you trying to kiss him in the first place? Why are you trying to kiss him when you know that your child is about to have your grandchild? This causes Henry to have a nosebleed. However, Mary is not sure if what she bore is a child. The couple moves into Henry's one-room apartment and begins caring for the child, a swaddled bundle with an inhuman face that resembles the spermatozoan creature seen earlier. The infant refuses all food and cries incessantly and intolerably. The sound drives Mary hysterical, and she leaves Henry and the child. Postpartum. Henry attempts to care for the child, and he learns that it struggles to breathe and has developed painful sores on its skin. Henry begins experiencing visions again, seeing the man in the planet as well as a lady who inhabits his radiator and stomps more of the sperm creatures. After a sexual encounter with the girl across the hall, he has another vision in which the lady in the radiator sings in heaven, and his head pops off his body while he is fidgeting. Replaced by the baby's crying head, Henry's disembodied head falls from the sky, landing on a street and breaking open. A boy finds it and takes it to a pencil factory to be turned into erasers. Awakened, Henry seeks out the girl across the hall but finds her with another man. Crushed, Henry returns to his room. He takes a pair of scissors and for the first time removes the child's swaddling clothes. It is revealed that the child has no skin. The bandages held its internal organs together, which proceed to spill out after the bandages are cut. The child gasps in pain, and Henry stabs its organs with the... Oh my God, what the fuck? The wounds gush a thick liquid covering the child. The power in the room overloads, causing the lights to flicker. As they flick on and off, the child grows to huge proportions. As the lights burn out completely, the child's head is replaced by the planet seen at the beginning. Henry appears amidst a billowing cloud of eraser shavings. The side of the planet bursts apart, and the man inside struggles with his levers, which emit sparks. Henry is embraced warmly by the lady in the radiator in a white void. How did this make $7.1 million? I'm trying to understand. What is the symbolism here? What is the theme here? No. Annie Hall. Comedian Alvy Singer is trying to understand why your name is comedian. Comedian Alvy Singer is trying to understand why your life is a joke, bitch. Comedian Alvy Singer is trying to understand why his relationship with Annie Hall ended a year earlier. Growing up in Brooklyn, he vexed his mother with impossible questions about the emptiness of existence and was precocious about his innocent sexual curiosity. Suddenly kissing a classmate at 6 years old and not understanding why she was not keen to reciprocate. Annie and Alvy waiting in a movie theater line to see the sorrow and the pity overhear another man deriding the work of Federico Fellini in referencing Marshall McLuhan. Alvy imagines McLuhan himself stepping in at his invitation to criticize the man's comprehension of his work. That night, Annie shows no interest in sex with Alvy. Instead, they discuss his first wife, whom he devalued because of her interest in him. His second marriage was to a New York writer who did not share his enthusiasm for sports and was unable to reach orgasm. With Annie, it is different. The two of them have fun cooking a meal of boiled lobster together. He teases her about the unusual men in her past. They had met playing tennis doubles with friends. Following the game, awkward small talk leads her to offer him a ride uptown, and then a glass of wine on her balcony. Therefore, what seemed a mild exchange of trivial personal data is revealed in mental subtitles as an escalating flirtation. Their first date follows Annie's singing audition for a nightclub. It Had to Be You. After having sex that night, Alvy is a wreck while Annie relaxes with the joint. That's what I'm talking about, bitch! Shit, nigga, where the lighter? That was nice. I'm relieved. You? I'm relieved. Now I'm trying to get elevated. Like that really took me up there. Now I'm trying to just whoosah. They ain't say a cigarette. They said a joint, bitch. You understand? Annie understand. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? She is okay, baby. Okay. Soon, Annie admits she loves Alvy while he buys her books on death and says that his feelings for her are more than just love. Okay. When Annie moves in with him, things become very tense. Eventually, Alvy finds Annie arm in arm with one of her adult education professors, and the two begin arguing over whether this is the flexibility they had discussed. Oh, he want that cool. He want that cool back, man. It's not Annie, are you okay? Alvy, are you okay? Are you okay, Alvy? He's not. They eventually break up. Oh, Alvy. And he searches for the truths of relationships, asking strangers on the street about the nature of love, questioning his formative years, and imagining a cartoon version of himself arguing with the cartoon Annie portrayed as the evil queen in Snow White. Alvy attempts a return to dating, but the effort is marred by neurosis and an underwhelming sexual encounter that is interrupted when Annie calls in the middle of the night, urging him to come over immediately to kill a spider in her bedroom. Facts. Annie, I feel you, bitch. Blunts after sex, come and kill this spider for me. I really understand Annie, for real. A reconciliation follows, coupled with a vow to stay together, come what may. Sorry, y'all. A reconciliation follows, coupled with a vow to stay together, come what may. However, their separate discussions with their therapists make it evident that there is an unspoken and unbridgeable divide. When Alvy accepts an offer to present an award on television, they travel to Los Angeles with Alvy's friend Rob. However, on the return trip, they agree that their relationship is not working. After losing Annie to her record producer, Tony Lacey, Alvy unsuccessfully tries to rekindle the flame with a marriage proposal. Back in New York, he stages a play of their relationship, but he changes the ending. Now she accepts. Cute. Audacious, but cute. The last meeting between Annie and Alvy takes place on Manhattan's Upper West Side after they had moved on to someone new. Alvy concludes that although relationships are irrational, crazy, and absurd, people still need them. Very cute. Very cute. I can see why this was the selection. I very much prefer this over Eraser Spermhead. I very much like that one. What's Saturday Night Fever? Let's see. Girl, from what I heard, Backrooms got a white man doing blackface up in that bitch. I don't want to see or hear nothing about Backrooms. Ever. Yes, I fuck with the decision. Mariah. What's up, E-Money? Thank you for joining us. Tony Monaro is an Italian-American from the Bay Ridge neighborhood of Brooklyn, living in his family's house and working in a hardware store. He escapes his day-to-day life by dancing at a 2001 Odyssey, a local discotheque where he receives the admiration he craves as king of the dance floor. Tony and his friends Joey, Double J, Gus, and Bobby C spend their weekend nights at the disco trying to have sex with women in Bobby's car. You lame ass niggas. Ew. Tony, you just as lame. Like, what the fuck? And climbing on the Veranzio Narrows Bridge, neighborhood girl Annette is infatuated with Tony. Girl, why? He fucking other niggas' cars. Much to his annoyance. Much to your annoyance. Nigga, you fucking other niggas' cars. However, he agrees to be her partner in an upcoming dance contest. Annette's happiness is short-lived when Tony is mesmerized by a better dancer, Stephanie Mangiano, who rejects Tony's advances but eventually agrees to be his new partner in the competition. Tony's no longer pleased with being the black sheep. What? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh no, we gotta finish this. We got hold on. Sorry, this may be a 40-minute segment. Cause bitch, hold up. Ugh. Tony is pleased to no longer be the black sheep of the family when his older brother, Frank Jr., the pride of their parents and the grandmother, quits the Catholic priesthood. Frank Jr. admits that he only became a priest to make their parents happy and later advises Bobby, who is under pressure to marry his pregnant girlfriend, that the Pope is unlikely to grant him a dispensation for an abortion. Leaving to start a new life, Frank encourages Tony to do what makes him happy. Gus is beaten up and hospitalized. Who the fuck is it? Oh yeah, one of his friends. Telling his friends that his attackers were the Barracudas, a Puerto Rican gang. Annette grows more and more desperate for Tony's attention, as does Bobby, who tries to ask him for guidance. Tony helps Stephanie move to Manhattan and comforts her after discovering her past relationship with an older married colleague. Tony and his friends take revenge on the Barracudas, crashing Bobby's car into their hangout and starting a brawl, but are angry to learn that Gus may have identified the wrong gang. After much practice, Tony and Stephanie dance at the competition, sharing a kiss at the end of their performance. They win first prize. They win first prize, but Tony believes a Puerto Rican couple performed better, and the judge's decision was racially biased. He gives the couple his trophy and award money. Outside in Bobby's car, Tony tries to force himself on Stephanie, who declares she was only using him to win before fighting him off and running away. Tony's friends arrive with Annette, who has agreed to have sex with everyone. Oh my God, Tony unsuccessfully tries to lead her away and they all drive to the bridge. Joey and Double J rape Annette in the back seat while Tony and Bobby appear uncomfortable. They arrive to a point on the bridge and climb out. Tony chides and upset Annette, who finally disowns him and runs off crying. Oh my God, the others begin their usual cable climbing antics as an erratic Bobby behaves even more recklessly than his friends. Tony tries to talk him down, but Bobby's despair and Tony's broken promise to call him earlier all lead to a suicidal tirade before Bobby falls to his death. The police arrive when they ask if Bobby intended to kill himself. Tony responds, "There's ways to killing yourself without killing yourself." A disgusted and delusioned Tony leaves Double J, Joey, and Annette behind. Hold on. Tony responds. Riding to the graffiti subway into Manhattan. By morning, he appears at Stephanie's apartment and apologizes for his behavior, planning to relocate to Manhattan and start a new life. Stephanie forgives Tony, admitting that she danced with him because he gave her respect and moral support. They salvage their friendship, agreeing to be friends. I could give a fuck. Nigga, go talk about how your friends raped a woman in their car. What the fuck? Talking about some chides and upset Annette. Go to the police. And then why does one of the person who dies isn't even one of the rapists? What type of shit is that? No, I'm giving it to Annie Hall. I'm actually annoyed. That's what Saturday Night Fever is about. I fuck with how movies back then were very much what a movie meant. Like, it is woof. But my God, let's move on. We almost in the 80s, y'all. Let's get through it. Almost the first 5 minutes. The Deer Hunter, is that Robert De Niro? Drunken Master, Jackie Chan. Oh, I've seen parts of that. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Lord. Ooh, this actually seems to be a good list. We're gonna do a quick little skim through. I need the plot. 3 friends in Pennsylvania. Mike, Stephen, and Nick work in a steel mill and hunt for deer. They prepare to leave the military movie. No, thank you. What's next? Drunken Master. I like Drunken Master. What was Invasion of the Body Snatchers? I heard of it. What is the full premise? No, I need the 1971. Oh, it's a remake? It's a remake. This one a remake. Science fiction psychological horror film. People are being replaced when they sleep. And the city is overtaken by pod people. Okay. Worst case scenario is the ending. Okay. Okay. Lord of the Rings. I've never gotten into Lord of the Rings, so like I want to be respectable. Drunken Master is like Jackie Chan's OG movie. It's the one that got him the acclaimed fame he has now. And I've like always seen the scene where he's like eating the food and stuff. It's really just like a. Why y'all not giving me the Wikipedia plot no more? Come on now. This game. Not 1994. Okay, I'm gonna just give it to Drunken Master. I don't know, because I've never heard of that Lord of the Rings being quoted. I've heard of the one from the 2000s. Let me see. It's an animation. Ooh. Ooh, I know it was animation now. I'm gonna give it to animation. I'm gonna give it to Lord of the Rings, not gonna lie. I'm also getting hot. These lights be hot. And with Drunken Master is a kung fu comedy. All right. For God's sakes, get out. Oh, Amityville Horror. Ooh, ooh. I told y'all that 1975 was the worst. It's always when you getting into that last half of the decade, that's when shit start coming, babes. It's start coming back. I was wearing a jacket because I'm wearing an opposing school shirt because I needed something to have my arms out. Trust, I did not want to wear it, but I can only do so much. I fuck with the Warriors. That movie is good as fuck. I watched it with my dad. I have not seen the Star Trek show. I mean, movie. I've seen the show. I've not seen the original Amityville Horror. I saw the remix. I mean, I know the remake. I do fuck with Amityville Horror, though. And I have never seen Dawn of the Dead. This is a great selection, actually. Ooh. Oh. Is Dawn of the Dead that, is it the comedy? Oh, no, it's not the comedy, so I'm not going to give it to it. I'm saying Warriors, too. I fuck with the Warriors. Yeah, I'm going Warriors. Yep. The Warriors wins, and we finally made it out the 70s, bitch! All right, we got Airplane, Elephant Man, Superman 2, or Friday the 13th. Did we already get Superman 1? But okay. What is the Elephant Man about? Like, I know who the Elephant Man is, but... Okay. Okay. Okay, I get that. Okay, what is Airplane? Documentary on his life. Got that. Is that Rick Grimes? Ex-fighter pilot Ted Stryker is traumatized war veteran turned taxi driver because of his pathological fear of flying and subsequent drinking problem. He splashes beverage anywhere but into his mouth. Ted has been unable to hold a responsible job. His wartime girlfriend, Elaine Dickinson, now a flight attendant, breaks off her relationship with him before boarding her rostered flight from LA to Chicago. Ted abandons his taxi job and buys a flight on the same day to win her back once on board. Elaine continues to reject him, causing Ted to adversely drive several other passengers to suicide due to boredom as he widely reminisces. Oh my god. You probably have to end up flying the plane, don't you? Okay. Friday the 13th, Superman 2, Airplane. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman! Chariots of Fire. Clash of the Titans. Excalibur. Ooh, these look like some dark fantasy shit. An American Werewolf in London. Oh my god. Okay. Hi, y'all. Alright, I'm back. You sent me fire. You sent me fire. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have this one be our last one movie round because I wanted us to get into these other PC games so y'all can see if y'all like them or not, see how we like them on here and everything like that. So this is gonna be the last little round. So we'll do our full detail like we usually do. All right. So we got Chariots of Fire. Is that a damn? I'm not gonna do that because we're actively playing soccer right now. Shout out soccer, babe. Shout out soccer. Can I get the damn Wikipedia? There we go. Jeez. They're literally forcing me to use this AI. This is crazy. Story begins at a 1978 memorial for Harold Abrams, then flashes back to 1919. Abrams arrives at Cambridge University facing anti-Semitism but excelling in athletics in the Gilbert and Sullivan Club. He becomes the first to complete the Trinity Great Court Run and wins national competitions. Liddell, raised in China by Scottish missionaries. You get a lot going on, babe. Competes in Scotland, seeing running as a form of worship. Their paths cross in a British Open race where Liddell defeats Abrahams and trains under professional coach Sam Musabini. Despite criticism from Cambridge masters who view professional coaching as ungentlemanly. That sounds like some British shit. Both athletes are selected for the British Olympic team. Liddell. I don't have to read that. I'm gonna say no for that one. Clash of the Titans. What the fuck is that? Okay, I knew this was gonna be some dark fantasy shit. Okay, I'm gonna be open. I'm gonna be open. All right. Ooh, this is a lot. Y'all know I love reading, but I saw a bunch of Ecclesiastes and just, and there was gonna be a lot of tongue twisting. But let me go back. Let me be nice. Let me be fair. Epic fantasy adventure. King Excrucius of Argos imprisons his daughter Danae, jealous of her beauty. That's how niggas be. When Zeus impregnates Danae, Acrisius banishes her and her newborn son Precius to sea in a wooden chest. In retribution, Zeus kills Acrisius and orders Poseidon to release the last of the Titans, a gigantic sea monster called the Kraken, to destroy Argos. Danae and Perseus safely float to the land of Seriphos, where Perseus grows to adulthood. This sounds like some Beowulf shit. Calibus, the malevolent son of the treacherous Thetis, is betrothed to Princess Andromeda, daughter of the Queen Cassiopeia of Joppa, but for committing several atrocities, including destroying Zeus's sacred flying horses, Calibus is transferred to a deformed monster to fit the ugliness of his evil heart. In revenge, Thetis transports an adult Perseus to an abandoned amphitheater in Joppa, where he befriends a soldier Thallo and an elderly poet named Ammon. Perseus learns that Andromeda is under a curse and cannot marry. I didn't lost the plot. I'm sorry. I didn't lost the plot. I didn't lost the plot of that one. Let's see what Excalibur's talking about. That's what Mariah voted, so I have high hopes. You sent me flying, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Wait, no. I need the movie. In the Dark Ages. Okay. Lancelot! I've heard that name. I've heard that name in Red Dead 2 exact. Spoken by John's son Jack. Interesting. Alright. In the Dark Ages, a sorcerer Merlin retrieves the magical sword Excalibur from the Lady of the Lake for Utter Pendragon, who is declared king, in exchange for their future child. Merlin uses his charm of making to help Uther seduce Igraine, the Duke of Cornwall's wife. Also, y'all, I plan to start watching Game of Thrones this weekend, so if anybody else is a fan of that, we'll have some things to discuss. I plan on starting that this weekend. I'm really trying to get into more fantasy, in my 25th year, so yeah. I also started listening to Amy Winehouse too. Very big fan now, very big fan. In exchange for their future child, Merlin uses his charm of making to help Uther seduce Igraine, the Duke of Cornwall's wife. When the Duke dies in battle and Igraine gives birth to Arthur, Merlin takes the boy, ambushed by the Duke's men. A mortally wounded Uther thrusts Excalibur into a stone. Merlin declares that who pulls the sword from the stone shall be king. Merlin entrusts Ector to raise Arthur, who becomes squire to Ector's son Kay. An annual jousting tournament gives the winner the right to try pulling the sword from the stone. Though none have been able to do so, when Arthur loses Kay's sword and is desperate to find a replacement, he effortlessly pulls the sword from the stone, proving he is the Uther's rightful heir. I've low-key lost the plot, but this does sound good. An American Werewolf in London. Shirtless white man, jump scare. Two American graduate students from New York City, David and Jack, are trekking across the North York moors. As night falls, they stop at the Slaughtered Lamb, a local pub. Jack notices a 5-pointed star on the pub's wall. When he asks about it, the pub star grows hostile, prompting him and David to leave. The pub girls warn the pair to keep to the road, to stay clear of the moors and beware of the full moon. Beware of what moors? You talking about black people? Are you just talking about the land? Tell me something, nigga. Talking about some beware of the moors. Beware of who, nigga? Beware of who? Shit. David and Jack wander off the road and onto the moors, where a vicious creature attacks them. Oh, I'm so glad they cleared that shit up before I got to reading that part. Swear for God, it was about to be some rumbling in this bitch. Where a vicious creature attacks them. Jack is mauled to death and David is severely injured. The beast is shot and killed by concerned pubgoers who followed the pair. Instead of an animal carcass, David sees a naked dead man lying next to him before passing out. Oh my. David wakes up 3 weeks later in a London hospital. Inspector Villiers interviews David and informs him that the locals reported that an escaped lunatic attacked him and Jack. Sound like that Florida man. David insists a rabid dog or wolf attacked them, and undead Jack later appears to David and explains that they were attacked by a werewolf. How an undead Jack? But I guess, this is a werewolf story, so obviously it's a cult. Since David was bitten, he is now a werewolf too. Jack is cursed to walk the earth in limbo, neither dead nor alive. Okay, until the wolf's bloodline is severed. Okay, that actually ain't bad. That's cool. Okay. Jack urges David to kill himself. Damn! Jack urges David to before the next moon so he does not harm anyone. Wow. Excuse me? Dr. J.S. Hirsch visit the slaughtered lamb to investigate, suspecting that David might have been influenced by local superstitions. When asked about the incident, the pubgoers deny any knowledge of David, Jack, or the attack. Y'all some lying bitches! However, one distraught pubgoer privately tells Dr. Hirsch that David will endanger other people when he transforms. I swear, if niggas start coming after me, all because I'm a little different, it's really gonna be some rumbling in this bitch. Upon being released from the hospital, David stays with Alex Price, the nurse who cared for him. Alex tells David that she is concerned about his mental health. In the 80s? Oh, this was a progressive woman here. Yes! Alex tells David that she is concerned about his mental health, as he has been having hyper-realistic dreams and nightmares. David rapidly develops a heightened sexual drive that he uses to seduce Alex. Jack, now even more decayed, appears and warns David that he will become a werewolf the following night and again advises him to commit suicide. David refuses to believe him, but when the full moon rises, he painfully transforms into a werewolf inside Alex's flat. Oh, nigga, nah, you gotta go, nigga. You got to go. He prowls the street, not in that way, like, I'm just saying, like, as the woman and the nigga wake up and you a werewolf, nigga, you not a vampire. I morally cannot look at myself the same, so you need to go. So I can do what I need to do, which is... okay. David refuses to believe him, but when the full moon rises, he painfully transforms into a werewolf inside Alex's flat. He prowls the streets in the London underground, killing 6 people. Off rip? And why do werewolves need to kill people exactly? Because vampires honestly don't even need to kill. They can, just drink blood. Some of them choose to kill, but they have a reason. It's a necessity. It's on an Erickson's hierarchy of needs. Werewolves have that. I mean, vampires have that. Why exactly would a werewolf need to kill people? They don't have any hunger for blood. They don't have any desire for human flesh or blood like a zombie or a vampire. So why exactly are they just killing people? Because they're just beasts. And that's why I don't like them. They're just fucking beasts. But that's the crazy thing though. Because I think there's this one werewolf movie called Ginger Snaps. And she's a werewolf. And people said the best type of werewolf movie and theme to follow is when it's a woman, because they said that the idea of the werewolf transformation kind of matches up with puberty and our overall hormones as women and kind of how we go through life. And they feel like just in itself being a werewolf is very feminine. That is what I've heard in the fantasy community, especially in the book fantasy community. A lot of women feel like werewolves overall are just thematically more feminine. I still need to watch this movie. From the things I saw, it looked really, really cool. So this is the one time I would say I've seen the werewolf trope not be just beastly, and it kind of just matches up with let me see, because I really liked how they said that. There it is. Werewolves is a metaphor, part 4, werewolves and gender. Like LGBTQ plus folks, werewolves combine both masculine and feminine energies. The wolf is typically a masculine archetype, but the werewolf is ruled by the moon. There we go. In most cultures, the moon is symbolic of feminine urges. Like transgender folks, the werewolf changes form from a man into something else, whether woman or beast. The process of dressing up in animal skins and furs that is done in some cultures can also be likened to a form of drag. Just as the drag queen puts on the attire of women and takes on feminine traits, the person in wolf drag takes on the attire of wolves, their fur, and takes on wolfish traits. The werewolf metaphor can be applied to LGBT. Oh, wait, hold on, really quick. This article is by Mel Mystery. It's by Mel Mystery, y'all. The werewolf metaphor can be applied to LGBTQ plus folks, similar to the way that the Iron John story has been applied to men. As with the werewolf metaphor, the Iron John story has been applied to boys reaching puberty and also to adult men who are hiding part of their masculine natures to conform to societal roles. Iron John is one of the Brother Grimm's fairy tales. In the story, a king sends a single huntsman into the forest, but the huntsman never returns. The king then sends additional groups of huntsmen into the forest, and they don't return either. Because of this, the king decrees that the forest is dangerous and off limits. Years later, a wandering man and his dog pass through the kingdom, and the man asks permission to explore the forest and try to discover what happened to the king's men. The man finds a lake in the middle of the forest, and a giant arm reaches from the lake and drags the dog away beneath the water. The next day, the man returns with a group of men, and they empty the water from the lake. When the water is drained, they find a wild, naked, hairy man with iron-like skin. This is Iron John. The people lock Iron John in a cage and put him on display in the king's courtyard. Iron John is not to be set free under penalty of death. One day, the youthful prince in the story is playing ball and rolls his ball into the cage. Iron John picks up the ball but will not return it unless the prince sets him free. Iron John tells the prince that the key to the cage is hidden under the queen's pillow. After some degree of hesitation, the prince steals the key and sets Iron John free. Because of the death penalty for setting the wild man free, the prince fears for his life and escapes with Iron John into the forest. Additional adventures ensue, and eventually, the prince marries the princess and Iron John comes to the wedding transformed. He no longer has the wild hair and the iron skin. It turns out he was under a spell that was broken when the prince set him free. Iron John could just as easily have been a werewolf, as he represents the wild and fierce nature within ourselves. The American poet and a leader in the mythopoetic men's movement, Robert Biley, wrote the book Iron John, a book about men, in 1990. In the book, he analyzes the story of Iron John using Jungian psychology. Shout out Carl Jung, yeah. Bly sees the story of Iron John as a metaphor for modern men. He believes that modern men have become soft and have allowed their inner wild man to be locked away in some deep part of their psyches in order to please society and to be accepted by women. Bly distinguishes between the wild man, who is a positive and assertive archetype for masculinity, from the savage man. The savage man is the shadow of the wild man. Repressing his masculine nature leads to anger, violence, hate, and the dark side of his masculinity. The wild man is assertive, vibrant, passionate, and sexual, but also nurturing, caring, loving, and fair. Where is... Oh, wait, yeah. Is this one it? Hold on. So be a wild woman. Honestly. I was trying to find the one that mainly focused on the woman. This is a great post too. I love this. I didn't even think about this, but I really wanted to get into werewolves and femininity, but that was the other side, that wolves are controlled by the moon. So werewolves would also innately be a great example of, be tied to women overall because of that. But because they're controlled by the moon, I can see how now their transformation process can literally just be applied to all LGBTQ people alike, because you're essentially putting on this persona and this mask that the world feels that you need to be for their comfort. And then we even get into this Iron John story about suppressing your nature and something else arising to the surface. Child. Crazy. That was good. All this because of the American Werewolf, which we didn't even finish. Okay. Oh my gosh. He painfully transforms into a werewolf inside Alex's flat. He prowls the streets in the London underground, killing 6 people. He wakes up the next morning naked on the floor of a wolf enclosure at the London Zoo with no recollection of what happened, and returns to Alex's flat. After learning of the previous night's murders and realizing that he is responsible, David unsuccessfully attempts to get himself arrested in Trafalgar Square. He calls his family to say he loves them, then loses the courage to slit his wrist with a pocket knife. David spots Jack, whose skeleton is now showing outside an adult cinema. Inside, Jack introduces David to his previous night's victims, some of whom are furious with David and suggest different suicide methods to free them from their undead state. David transforms into a werewolf while still in the theater. He decapitates Inspector Villars and wreaks havoc in the streets, killing several motorists and bystanders. The police surround and trap David in an alleyway. Alex arrives, runs down the alley, and tries calming David by professing her love to him. Look at me! David, it is me! It is me! Stop this, David! Look at me! David, please! David! David! Girl. Although David's consciousness briefly emerges to recognize Alex, the beast takes over and lunges towards her, forcing the police to shoot him dead. David's body reverts to human form in front of Alex as she mourns him. That's pretty chill. It's pretty chill, I ain't gonna lie. An American Werewolf in London. Kind of scary. You know, different setting. Cool. Okay, so what were the choices? Chariots of Fire that I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna say my options are Excalibur and An American Werewolf in London. I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked the American Werewolf in London, because especially after we read about suppressing your nature and everything like that. It's kind of fucked up. You know, because it's like, you know, they didn't have the opportunity to dig deep into the werewolf lore and see werewolves as more than just beasts like we just did. So they only ever acted as beasts type shit. Just like they were saying with the Iron Man, the John Iron Man. You know, he only ever acted as a beast type shit. I'm going to give it to the American Werewolf in London. Honestly, I fucks with that. And that's how we gonna end that section. That's how we're ending this one. And we're gonna go over to our other ones. That was a good one. American Werewolf in London is how we're starting / ending the 80s section. Because we're in 81, so. I also recommend everybody watch Ginger Snaps. I haven't yet, but y'all should watch it. Okay. I wanted to watch this, but because they got this verification next to their name, there's no guarantee that they won't copyright me, so I'm kind of scared. We can watch probably these audition tapes, maybe like a little bit. I'd say so. I'm scared. I'm still scared of that too. It's a little nerve-wracking. A little nerve-wracking, a little scary. Scary. It's scary, very. We can skim through. Oh, well, I mean. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to handle something real quick. It's okay. Kinda confused, but it's okay. Hold on. Uno momento, I'm so sorry. No, there ain't no silence. No, there ain't no silence. Uno momento, I'm sorry. No, there ain't no silence. 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 Patreon means payment, Zoe. I mean, Zuri. My bad, girl. I'm loose with the tongue today. And that's honestly not how that works. If it gets copyrighted and it gets taken down, there's no re-uploading. They take that down. You get nothing off of me, they say. You get nothing off of me. You get nothing off of me. What's good for me is to build my channel and build the community I have now. And if the community I have now will not support me financially over here, why would I go over to a whole nother app that is starting whole new things for more work and literally no reward? Y'all don't pay me over here. Why would y'all pay me on another app? Y'all literally piss me off with this conversation every 2 weeks. So let's just dead it here. And so yeah, I'm like 90% sure that the death battle is probably copyrighted. These niggas got 6 million subscribers and a verification next to their name. Speed copyright me and took my stream down. I'm sure they would too. I'm sure they would too. Okay, so actually no, we'll do that last because I wanted us to try like another game and then we'll end it out with like a video. Yeah, we'll do a game and we'll end it out with a video. We'll do Smarter Than a High Schooler. Well, no, this will be a game. Which one do y'all want to do? LeeWuFuFu is where we find like different quizzes and stuff. Like they have this now. They're made by everybody can make one, so yes, there'll be things like that on here clearly, but I think we could search for like specific ones if y'all'd like to. But those are the 3 games. The 3 games: Are You Smarter Than a High Schooler, LeeWuFuFu, where we can find multiple games, or GeoGuessr, where we have to figure out what country we're in. Shit, even what continent sometimes. Wow, what? You should be saying wow to the Sydney Sweeney. Child. The people, girl. It's the people. Okay, well, what y'all want on here? Because we have to find something on here to play. Oh, my God. What is it? What we thinking? 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 We got horror movie versus horror movie. As kids, TV opening. I think that may have a video, so we probably can't do that way. Marvel Studios poster. I'll probably press this one because y'all are not deciding quick enough. Mind you, y'all told me to select this one. The one where we have to select more games, and I already had 2 games selected for y'all. So do the selecting. Since y'all wanted to select the basic, the Google game one. Select it. What do y'all want to play? What's finna play? Pull them panties up. Pull them panties up. Pull them. What's it finna play, baby? What's it finna play, baby? What's it finna play? What happened? Is this happening right now? I don't understand these new mechanics. Oh, okay. Child, okay, I'm selecting it. Round 3. Here for. Okay. I'm just gonna say straight up, the regular Avengers, that Avengers poster looks like vomit. It's just too much vomit. It's too much going on, and it's so crazy because obviously we selected MCU poster, and these are all the stereotypical MCU posters. I'm gonna bring everybody that participated in the group project to the front. But I'm gonna select Iron Man 2 with this one because at least it just doesn't feel like an eyesore. Oh yeah, that definitely is good. The regular Iron Man. Oh, but Iron Man 3 is good too. Yeah, you could show him. Yeah, it really encapsulates everything that he has going on. This is when he gives up all the Iron Men. It also shows that he has the control over it. Shows that he's in struggle. Okay. Versus OG Iron Man. I have to think of the themes. Because that more so kind of just looks like... Even the font they use, that gives Spider-Man. That ain't nothing but a Spider-Man cover. I'm going 3. Doctor Strange or Guardians of the Galaxy. Doctor Strange is just hard as fuck. That Guardians of the Galaxy ain't nothing but the group assignment picture. Done cheaper. I was going to say put where exactly. It's just done cheaper. I like the Doctor Strange. It's simple and straight to the point. I like that. These Guardians of the Galaxy posters are horrible. They just redid the same Doctor Strange poster, but I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That one's a little bit more elaborate. I do like it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. Ant-Man and Wasp. That shit looks so lame. Versus Captain America Winter Soldier. He's showing America's ass. We have to give it to him. He is showing America's ass. He said, "And bitch, like I'm." Come on. Avengers, Thor: Dark World. The Avengers. Their group ones always look like group projects. I like the Thor one. That one eats. I would have that shit as a poster. Because I'm going to also think of it. Which one would I want as a poster on my wall? I'm going Thor. Eternals, Deadpool versus Wolverine. All their group pictures look like group projects. Why don't they ever make sense? The Deadpool versus Wolverine looks so intimate and gay, so I would want it. Because that was the whole point of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Even that fight scene they had where it looked like they was fucking. That's the whole thing, is to like make fun of the bromance type thing that they got going on. And it's like, yes, it's so gay. I'd get that. I'd have that poster. Y'all know I love some Deadpool, so. I'm going to give it to Deadpool and Wolverine. It's Pride Month and this cover is very gay. Computer, how you know what to do? this shit. Why would y'all do Thor like this? Thor was eating. Also don't like how that looks. It looks very demon like. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like Spider-Man's, especially because this was I believe his first one. It really reflects how chill Peter Parker is. I love the angling they did to kind of show that this one, he could either be on a boat that's kind of leaning, or he's on a tower that's leaning, or just that's how he is. He's chill. He don't need everything, and nothing needs to sit up straight with him. He's chill. He's Spider-Man, man. I'm going Spider-Man. Captain America brain. Yes! The Red Fist against Captain America. Did y'all see this? My nigga was surfing on a nuke. The shit actually wasn't bad. My man and I went to see it for Valentine's Day. I think 2 years ago, a year ago. Whenever it came out. The Avengers, we already know how I feel about this. This ain't nothing but the high school group project. I don't fuck with this. I like Brave New World. That shit is intense. And Anthony Mackie was an EP on this, so he probably had final say of this poster. I'd have this I wouldn't do movie poster. I wouldn't do poster in my wall on my room. In my room on my wall, But I would like to see this on a book. Like if this was a comic book poster, this would that's what it gives. This actually gives comic book poster. That's the new level. That's the new bar, y'all. Movie poster, comic book cover. Movie poster to comic book cover. All right. This Ant-Man one actually looks like a comic book cover. Black Widow's looks horrible. They did my girl so bad. I gotta give it to Ant-Man, unfortunately. It's crazy how they kind of have the same color scheme, low-key. Did y'all see Black Widow? It was cool. These both suck literal ass. Oh my god. Picking the lesser of two evils. But yeah, like Zuri said, I'm going black, babes. Well, both of these are disrupting me because one, one, like Dr. Umar said, we got the black people and the super Mexicans, and then one, we got the super white woman and the super Indian. So neither is all black. I'm in a dilemma because they both booty. They both booty and neither are all black. So I'm back to square one. Lesser of two evils here. Okay. I feel the Marvels is too simple. It mimics everything that they've done thus far with their group projects. Okay. And when it comes to Black Panther, the Wakanda Forever, I do like that they decided to reference what it's about. The fact that the Tolakan are underwater. I think that's cool. And if it's on the digital Blu-ray cover, I could see, like, you know, the coolness of being able to flip it up, flip it down, and stuff like that. Even poster-wise, I suppose. Well, kind of, because it would work if you had Wakanda Forever reflected, but under the Wakanda Forever, it had, like, Tolakan or something else. Because then what happens when I flip it upside down and I want to have the Black Panther at the bottom for the day, and I can't tell what the Tolakan don't have their own area. Namor ain't got nothing for his people. But if I keep it right side up, it just says Wakanda Forever. But if I turn it, you know, upside down, it says nothing. I'm gonna go Wakanda Forever. What is that? Is that Thor? Thor's eats. And they did this to one of my fave Avengers movies, Age of Ultron. That deserved better. Lack of creativity. I'm saying, but I had to go Wakanda Forever. I honestly should have went with the Marvels. I should have went with the women. Bad me. I gotta go with this is straight Batman reference here. That eats. But y'all know I most definitely had the cups with the Civil War face on it. The Black Panther one eats. I would have that for a poster, comic book poster, and digital Blu-ray cover. That eats. Hard as fuck, that eats. Wow, that eats. Quantumania. The Quantumania one eats because of what it was supposed to give and what that's supposed to mean and be. The Quantumania one eats. And the Spider-Man one is actually very plain. That's no creativity. Nah. I like the Quantumania one. What y'all think? And I'm doing no bias either. I like it. I like Quantumania too. Oh, Shang-Chi. Oh, I love Shang-Chi, but that poster there, boy, I'm so sorry. I ain't gonna do it. The Spider-Man Far From Home one is wasted potential in my opinion, but it does give comic book covers. So, to be honest, it's cute. It's cute. So I'm gonna give it to Spider. I actually like the Thunderbolts poster. The only issue I have is Black Widow's sister. She's the only one that looks like she's been CGI'd in here. Everybody else actually looks like they've been fighting. She's the only one that does not look like she's been here. I actually do like this poster. I hate everything to do with this, but I actually do like the Thunderbolts poster. You said elbow. I could get it. I could get it for sure. But I like the Thunderbolts poster for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going Thunder. Captain America First Avenger. Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dick you down on some gangster shit. Steve doing so many thought positions. This is crazy. Oh my god. He is gripping that bitch. Oh my god. No. They both eat. I honestly don't like Thor's because it's too like cartoonish. If I'm being honest, I actually do like the first Avenger better. Wild man! Wild man! That's the wild man! Yeah. First Avenger 8. Okay. There she go again, girl. Okay, Incredible Hulk. Okay, they actually do eat. He got my 6. Captain Marvel's is it looks just like Thor's. It's like cartoonish. I'm gonna have to go Hulk. I'm sorry. Here go Guardians of the Galaxy again. Both of you are trash. Versus Iron Man 2. I'm going to have to go Guardians of the Galaxy because Iron Man 2's is... The Doctor Strange versus Iron Man 3. I might have to go Doctor Strange. His is actually more aura farmed than yours could be. Could ever be Iron Man's. His is different dimensions. Swear to God. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness or Captain America the Soldier. I actually prefer the Captain America one. Like, you know, he had the low-key the best ones because his were always just so simple. And then they never had to be overzealous with it. They could just give it to you. I like Captain America's too, yeah. What you think, Zuri? You agree on the Captain? Mariah and I. Ass Soldier. I'm saying. Yeah. We gonna go Ass Soldier. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm not. Oh, if they had a background that wasn't white for the Deadpool and the Wolverine, I would probably give it to it. But the fact that you can see the dust in the environment around Thor being changed because that's what he does with the lightning. That just adds to the full aesthetic of the picture. But I do like that Deadpool and Wolverine one though. Like, damn, I love the gay picture. Y'all saying pride? Y'all saying pride though? But okay, I understand. Let's take pride out of it though. Being for real. I'll even do this when we get back to the Black Panther ones. I'll take being black out of it. Let's be for real. Which one looks the best? And if y'all still go Deadpool Wolverine, I'm fucking with it. But like for real, Zuri said Thor. Mariah said Pride. LeVar said Pride as well. He said Deadpool in there. Okay, no bias, y'all. Y'all telling me that Deadpool and Wolverines is beating Thor's? Let's be for real. No, I'm sorry, y'all. Thor's is eating. Thor's is eating. You're crazy. Man, I wish they went up against somebody else because... Nah, Thor's is eating for me. Thor's is really eating for me. I'm telling you, it's that background. Maybe if they even have more blood on both of them, I could get with it. But that Thor is eating. I gotta go Thor. Sorry. Spider-Man Homecoming versus Brave New Worlds. This honestly isn't hard, but like which one gives the vibe more? Which one catches your attention more? Which one y'all think? Deadpool is my favorite pick. I'm glad you came to your senses. Okay, Zuri says Red Hulk. Like, which one gives us the vibe more? Spider-Man, of course. Ooh, we got a divide. Another divide. Okay. Captain America. Okay. Because, I mean, this is a superhero film, y'all. If this was real life, do we want to see our superheroes laying down, listening to Young Nudie inside their headphones? Or do we want to see our superheroes getting active? Which one would we prefer to see on our newspaper? Spider-Man laying down and relaxing? Or Captain America up and at him? I think I'm going to go Captain America. I want my superhero active. You know, Miles Morales would never be caught in such a situation like that. But, you know, that's how Peter Parker get down. That's how Peter Parker get down. This is actually such an easy choice. I'm glad it's down to these two. I'm giving it to Ant-Man. Is there any argument? Is there any argument for this? Because I'm choosing Ant-Man. You see how I'm not going to be biased. I don't care if it's black people up in there. That fucking cover is ass. Okay, yeah. Ant-Man it is. This nigga, Mike, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up, man. Oh, I'm glad it's this. Black Panther is eating Thor. I'm sorry, Thor. You already got yours. You won against Deadpool and Wolverine. This one, we're giving it to the Black Panther. The power of the Black Panther has been given back. Okay? It has been given back. Do you see this? This is complete aura farm. Even though he stole the aura farming from, you know, Batman, I'll give it to the black man. Okay? I'll let the black man win today over Batman. Okay? We're giving it to Black Panther. This honestly isn't even a competition. That Spider-Man Far From Home one is so simple and... I go with Quantumania. What y'all think? What y'all think? Okay. Quantumania. Left the spider looks plain. We all on the same thing. Okay. Good. That Quantumania 8, but that, oh God, the movie was atrocious. Deserved better. Ha! Oh, I'ma dick you down on some gangster shit. Versus Thunderbolts. I'm sure we know which one is winning. Like, I think y'all already said y'all didn't like the Thunderbolts. What y'all thinking? We going Captain America or 3 of his variants and 2 of Black Widow's variants and an Ant-Man villain and whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who that is. You know, give me Captain. I'm saying, y'all know he eating that shit up. He giving that damn shield the business, bitch. Okay. Why is Guardians of the Galaxy so deep in here? Who did you go against to get this far in the scrimmage, man? Lord. The Incredible Hulk versus Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I'm gonna give it to the Incredible Hulk. It's simple, but it gets to the point. You know, who don't want to see a nice strong back? you know, even if it's green, it's fine. The big green, I'm saying, the Jolly Green Giant. Thank you. Everybody else, Hulk, yeah. I'm sorry you said L. Probably L to that damn Guardians of the Galaxy girl. I get it. Piss poor. Mariah said Guardians? Really? Why Guardians over Hulk? I can understand the Hulk look, the graphics look a little but we got to be fair. This one is from like 2006, 2008. L both. Okay, yeah, they aren't really stand out. But between the both of them, which stands out? Okay, that is a good point. We can't base it on the movies, Mike. We got to base it on the picture. We really judging a movie by its cover today. I'm going to agree with Mariah. Because it is brighter, and we're not even adding the fact that it's poor quality. I think overall, it's just a dark picture. But I just said we can't follow the theme of the movie. But yeah, because that is the theme of the movie, is that it's just like darkness and shit like that. It's like, yeah. I'm gonna go Guardians of the Galaxy 2, actually, even though I think it ain't nothing but a remix version of every other Marvel pick. Oh my god! Captain America, the Winter Soldier? Oh my god! Versus Doctor Strange. Captain This is challenging. Captain Okay, everybody saying Captain Okay, yeah, that's America ass right there. I'm sorry, Strange. You done. Doctor Strange looks cool too, though. He do. But, you know, it's something about that booty. Americans like a good booty, okay? I'm gonna go Cap. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, bitch. Oh, this is becoming challenging. And I can't add race. Like I've been saying them first few times. This is no race. This is all what the picture gives. I low-key agree. Like, Thor looks really good. Because the Captain America one, you stare at it too much, you can kind of tell that the fist is fake. The Thor one, that lightning doesn't ever not look real to me. Mjolnir doesn't ever not look real to me. I'm thinking Thor, tough but Thor, Captain Eye. No, that's not Captain Eye. That's not Captain Eye right there. He don't got America's ass. Probably America abs, but not the ass. I think I'm gonna go Thor too, y'all. Sorry, Zuri. That's We're gonna go Thor. That's crazy. And man, you out of here, nigga. Yours look cartoonish as fuck compared to the GOAT, nigga. Fuck you talking about. We going Black Panther, nigga. Black Kings forever. Squishy ants never. Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Quantumania versus Dicking You Down on some gangster shit. Ooh, y'all. Y'all saying left though? I agree. It looks so cool, but the other one is so funny. But yeah, just based off of being realistic, yeah. Quantumania eats. Oh, I'm for sure picking Winter Soldier over Guardians of the Galaxy then. Any arguments? Because that's America's ass right there. I gotta keep America's ass. We can't do this. I'm not letting Guardians of the Galaxy take it over him. We're not doing that today. Not today, babes. No. Yep. Captain America. I'm going Captain America. Everybody is Captain he back, baby. He never left. That ass so fat, it just woof, woof, woof. It comes around town every time. I'm going Captain A. Everybody agree? Oh, shit, bitch! This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be happening. I'm going to take a pic like that. You got to. You got to. This is, like, actually going to make me sad. Because these eat so bad. Both of these eat so bad. Okay. So with T'Challa, he is looking over all of Wakanda. He is looking over his people, right? He's standing on a fellow panther, on a sculpted stoned panther. It's more than likely made from vibranium too. Okay? Then we got Thor, who could be walking into battle anywhere. That's the thing with Thor. He could battle anywhere. Space, your mama's backyard, the Houston Astros Stadium. He could be at the FIFA championship right now if he wanted to. Thor gonna fight wherever, whenever. And he gonna bring that thunder and lightning, bitch, every time. Literally and figuratively. And what both of them are capturing is the full essence of both the characters. So it's really hard. Oh, Lord. That is a good point, though, Mariah. Because Black Panthers isn't original. This is pure Batman inspiration. Oh, my God. Like, no, I gotta go back to my earlier standards. Like, which one would I want to hang in my... I would want to hang both of them in my room. Oh, this is difficult. I'm actually having difficulty right now. This would be so much easier if it was based on movie. And Black Panther would be taking that instantly. But these covers alone... Let's do another vote. And this will be the final vote. Whoever has the most wins. Black Panther or Thor, y'all. I'll let y'all decide, because I can't. I truly can't. If y'all couldn't hear me, because the mic was all the way at the front, this is the final vote. And y'all are going to have it. Black Panther or Thor, because I can't do it. Zuri said Panther. Mariah said Thor. Okay. Oh my God. Split decision. Which I understand, and they both have the brightness that Mariah pointed out earlier. Like, they're not dark pictures, they're both bright. You ain't got to squint to really understand what's going on. You get everything. But it's like, really, Black Panther, it is cold. We got one more vote for Panther. Oh my God. I think Black Panther wins because Loki started leaning towards him at the end, because it's like, wait, no, though. Like, he's legit looking over all of Wakanda, though. Like, that's crazy. And even the detail that they give us with Wakanda. We got another vote for Black Panther. We going Panther. I'm so sorry, Thor. I'm so sorry. Thor fight a good fight. He fought a good fight, bitch. But it's going to Black Panther. Boom, boom, boom. T'Challa! Oh, my God. We back to y'all? I'm letting y'all decide this one. Because I had too much difficulty with the previous. We fuck with Thor. We do. We fuck with Thor heavy. Captain A. One vote for Captain A. And he kind of got the same Black Panther thing going on, where he looking over his state, his country. Winter Soldier, Captain A. Which is kind of crazy, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Y'all not even the biggest in your own picture. We all voting Captain A, cause that's America's ass, baby. Yeah. It all comes down to this. I can't take no more of this shit. I'm about to lose it. I can't choose between the goats. I just hope y'all hear me now. Oh, this is so difficult. Why would they do this to me? They both showing, but truly, oh my God, they both showing booty. They both showing booty. Honestly, this is an amazing matchup. This is an amazing matchup. This is an amazing matchup. I'm literally about to say I'm going Panther. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going Panther. Because I just said that the Winter Soldier one was kind of giving the same vibe. Because he's looking over, but if we're comparing, what Panther's looking over is way more grand than what America's ass is. I've come to my conclusion, Panther. I can see that as well. I can see more. Y'all, I think I've come to the decision as well. I've come to my conclusion as well. Black Panther wins! Boom, 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 T'Challa! Boom, 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 T'Challa! Boom, 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 T'Challa! Boom, 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 T'Challa! Don't fucking play with my nigga. Stop it. Stop it. Boom, 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 T'Challa! This was amazing. Truly. And it's very fair. The last one made my brain hurt. I'm saying, Mike, I could not even. I could not properly do that. I feel guilty even choosing. How can you choose between two bad bitches? Y'all remember that old video? I had never seen two pretty best friends. One of them gotta be it. That's how I felt about that. No, I've just seen two pretty best friends. Lord have mercy. I've just seen them. I've just seen two pretty best friends, yeah, and I let one of them win. That was a great game. Y'all like that? Y'all like LeeWuFuFu? We get to pick our own games on here and choose, and they all change. Like, it'll be, as y'all saw, like, favorite movie, best movie poster, best duo. It's always different stuff. I do think I should log in. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to join y'all's Discord. I thought that was, no, I don't think I want to log in because I don't want no goddamn notifications and no updates. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad y'all liked it. We'll get to this always. Put this in the Discord. Always say, well, you know, like I said, we can play LeeWuFuFu. Yeah, and we'll just come over here and find some. Or me, because y'all couldn't even decide for nothing. Shoot. Inconsistent asses. Alright, like I told y'all, we're going to end it out with this video that Mariah sent. Zuri, I'm so sorry we didn't get to the one you sent. I have to do like a test stream for videos like that. Because when it comes to watching videos on the PC stream, it will completely take the stream down sometimes. And sometimes will not even be like properly uploaded after, and so I don't want to put myself in that position where I can't put my content out properly or at all because one part of the stream was taken down and I can't even, you know, get my monetization. I mean, I can't get my monetary value from it. But that's something I'll probably have to like look into off stream. Thank you so much for sending it though. You know, keep it going. You know, keep it going, girl. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. But thank you so much for sending it. If anybody else has any suggestions and other fun stuff, y'all can always send them in the Discord. Oh, Mike, you're not in the Discord, but you know, have you donated? Have any of y'all donated today? Did any of y'all donate for my birthday? I believe mine donated for my birthday. I believe I remember that. Mariah, I don't recall you. Suri, I don't recall you. LeVar, I don't recall you. E-Money, I don't recall you. It's a lot of y'all. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I could have sworn it was, oh yeah, Alexa, like, you know, I'm saving for the birthday live. You know, that's why I'm not donating, because I'm saving for the birthday live. That's real interesting. You know, y'all think because I'm a stoner, I don't remember things. I don't ever not remember when somebody say they gonna give me some money. Remember that. Homeboy. But let's get into it. Thank y'all so much for being here. This has been an amazing Friday stream. Thank y'all so much for staying here with your girl. I know we got on here a little bit later, but I'm glad we're not leaving late as fuck, like at 9 o'clock or something like that. I think 3 is like a good reasonable time for the PC streams. Like I may start earlier, like around the time that we usually do, like around 1:30, but we gotta build to that. Gotta build to that. Yeah. Child. Took a shot from me. What the fuck that got to do with me? You can give me a shot. Did y'all not get any ads today? Because I didn't have anybody say that they were receiving ads. Did nobody receive ads today? Because I put them on high frequency. Yet I wasn't hearing any responses. Were there ads, y'all? Is that happening right now? Okay. Somebody got one. Okay. That's good. That's good. No, that's good. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero so the end of the night.
He's wrong. Look at that tree.
Is nobody else capturing what's happening? So only a couple people?
Well, my mom's kind of homeless.
How you feel about, you know, he was getting accepted, you know?
Yeah.
How you feel about, you know, sneak, like, you know, partying, sneaking on campus, the hoes, you know? How you feel? That party last week was lit.
Yeah, like,
how you feel about that, though?
I'm gonna keep it buck. Me personally, like, I ain't fuck with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not a party ass nigga. You can ask niggas around. I don't even party. I don't wanna go outside. Like, I'm not rich yet. Why am I partying? Fuck the parties. Let me get shit done. I'm trying to get every single view. Every view counts, nigga. Fuck the money. Every view counts. Let me get bigger and bigger and bigger.
You were comments? You were comments?
Stop playing.
You were comments?
Yeah.
Fuck on my face. I'm probably online, nigga. Fuck that little nigga. Take you and your ass the fuck out of here. Now. You got somebody grabbing your dick on your... Nigga, get me the fuck out of here.
Yo, Cuddy, chill.
Alright. I was trying to see if anybody was capturing the in-person auditions right now, but I suppose not. Alright, let's get into this one and then we're gonna get off of here. Thank y'all so much for coming through and showing your support. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. Please, if you wouldn't mind sharing your girl on all your other social medias. If you find something I do funny, you know, clip it at me. You know, let people know that you're watching your girl. I really appreciate it. And thank y'all so much for being here with me on this lovely Friday, because you could have been anywhere else, but you were here. So thank you. All right. Famous actors auditions before they were famous.
Well, thief, I smell you. I can hear your breath. So why don't you show yourself? You seem very familiar with my name, but I do not remember smelling one of your kind before. Who are you, and where do you come from, may I ask? Oh, yes, Barrel Rider. You may walk unseen, but you did not walk all the way on your own. I ate 6 ponies last night, and I shall catch and eat all the others before long.
Forget about the stupid game. Now close it up and put it away. Must have microchips in it or something. I've got $67.08.
That'll get you to New York. What are you going to go after
That's one
that?
of my favorite white women actors. I love Scarlett Johansson, her and Margot Robbie, and what's her name? Rachel Sonnet.
Someplace where I don't have to go to moron school.
Hey, I'm Miley Cyrus, and I'm 12 years old. He had a birthday like 6 weeks ago. Okay.
Captain I appreciate you, Zuri. Thank you, girl.
It's Mom's birthday. It's his puppet's birthday.
Malcolm Merrill and I tried. Wasn't us hanging loose and proud?
No, honky.
Oddly enough, I feel like Disney has this audition copywritten. Something in my spirit is telling me that, so I'm just gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward. Thank you, LeVar. Appreciate y'all. W Zuri, W LeVar, W everybody. Love y'all so much.
I guess when you can do what I can do, maybe you have a responsibility to do some good with it. Okay then. God, I don't want to jump the gun. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I love adventure. Yeah.
Wow. You were here 5 minutes ago. Oh, and cheese. If you would
Swinging the hammer in the rain. He did a tremendous job, but he wasn't more. And the moment he came in the red, though, he was Loki.
I miss you. And I want things to go back how they used to be. You know, walking to school together, dancing on tables at bungalow, night swimming at your mom's country house. You're like my sister, and with our families, we need each other.
Okay, I'm going to the meeting. We'll see if
Wait, what meeting?
Alright, that's over.
The meeting with the city government.
Oh my God, are you actually doing that?
Y'all know I've never seen Parks and Rec as the Office fan. I've always just hated it from afar. And he's in
This is so embarrassing.
Now I have reason to never watch it.
I don't think it's embarrassing.
Well, you don't have a big dumb cast on your legs from falling in a big dumb hole. I just feel lame. It's like my girlfriend is fighting my battles for me.
Well, I'm just going to talk to these government guys and tell them they have to fill in this stupid pit. Do you not want me to go?
No. Go.
Absolutely nothing about them. And then 10 seconds later, you're playing like your best friends.
Oh my God.
Singing them.
Fill in this stupid...
Nobody told me the Mona Lisa was being on here. What?
Go.
The Mona Lisa is being...
Absolutely nothing about them. And then 10 seconds later, you're playing like your best friends. Singing with you felt like that. You stole the goat?
I didn't steal him. I liberated him.
Well, unliberate him.
We just have to get him to the farm tonight.
Why is me always included in we? The only thing we are doing is going to the concert.
Give up the goat. Never. We're taking him to the farm.
Again, the we.
My tears are like hydrochloric acid, it burns my face. I'm so depressed.
But the fading of the light. Let me take you there.
What's this about? The case? Her case. Her case? Suitcase, yes, obviously. The murderer took her suitcase, first big mistake.
No, sir. It's not going to happen. Sorry.
You know, it's just these new stations are part of how Commissioner Swayzak's wrecking.
My My man is named after him. His mom loved this movie, Legends of the Fall, and named her son after him. I just wanted to drop that lower real quick, you know. Proceed.
In this department.
So she's got against us anyhow. Just because we don't have money and they do.
Don't you find it peculiar that we both look so much alike and have the same birthday and... Oh man, this is beyond coincidence.
You know what you do when you knock somebody off? You take a gun, you shoot him right up against his fucking head. That's what you do.
One time at band camp, I stuck my flute in my pussy.
Huh? Excuse me?
What, you don't think I know how to get myself off?
Spending the last 3 years chasing girls and making friends, I've spent them sitting around talking bullshit with you know?
Oh, God to be true, Aria. Sometimes you act like such a child.
Let the record show that I, Olive Pendergast, being of
My
sound
other
mind,
go, Emma Stone, how can I
breast
forget?
size, and the occasional corny knock-knock joke, do enter this video blog as evidence in the case against me. I confess that I, in no small part, am to blame for the vociferous gossip that has turned my varsity letters scarlet. However, for those of you who are hoping that the sizzling details of my sordid past will give you reason to lock your door and make love to a dollop of your sister's moisturizing lotion, well,
I may watch that.
You will be gravely disappointed.
I made a promise to a man. He gave me a ring, and I gave him my word.
And your word is shot to hell, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. I'll find out when I talk to him.
So you're not gonna break your promise? That's what this is about? I thought it was about following your heart, Al. Don't take the easy way, Al.
Oh. What easy way out? There is no easy way out. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt. It's not that simple.
Yes, it is, Al.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Sam Whitaker, right? Wiki, Sam Wiki, right?
I just watched Transformer the other day with my man. Goated. God, that shit is so goated, bro. I fucking love Transformers. We gotta finish watching the series. Also, we will be binge watching the whole Avatar franchise soon because Avatar Fire and Ash will be on Disney Plus June 23rd to 24th. When I tell y'all, I've been waiting on that shit since I first watched it. And I wasn't even able to see it in theaters. I had to see it on one of them fucking bootleg apps. Y'all can still hear me? I got too angry almost, did some things. But there's also another Gemini sister of mine, Natalie Portman. Okay.
Not a good half at that.
Lived with my aunt and my uncle. She sat around on her fat ass all day long while he ran scams. Pirating video.
Doesn't matter. Bleak and I were gonna go to Gettysburg again.
Videos, you say?
Anyway.
Yes, the sex was tremendous, but it's not all
Ew,
that
jump
riding,
scare.
is it? For Christ's sake.
Creep. Don't give a damn about anyone. I don't give a fucking damn about anyone, so no one can care about you.
It's for you to do your job.
But as the philosopher Jagger once said, you can't always get what you want.
Hey, Claude. Listen, kid, about the only thing you've done to endear
Oh
yourself
my God.
to me is to get me into a fight, so listen to me. Shut up.
Did Timmy Prince in 1985?
Fight, so listen to me. Shut up.
Did Timmy Prince in 1985?
When we brought her in, I asked her to do this one scene, sort of this torture scene, very sort of intense, and she just blew my mind. She's reaching this depth of struggle, and tears were streaming down her face. I thought, this is unbelievable. And I asked her to stop, gave her a couple adjustments, do it again, and she did it again, and I thought, oh my God.
I guarantee he would have disappointed you.
Get out of my head.
What are you eating?
Oh, it's one of those delicious falafel hot dogs with cinnamon and bacon on top.
It doesn't use a coffee filter with cigarette butts on it.
Well, I got it out of the food basket at the end of the lunch line.
That's a garbage can. Although with the cooking here, there's not much difference. The cooking's very bad here.
Terrible.
Plans and specifications to a battle station with enough firepower to destroy an entire society.
But he did love me.
Ray thought you weak stupids. They flew the Zama when came.
No, I'm just a sophomore, but I can feel the clock ticking away and I don't want to leave high school with nothing to show for it.
You get great grades, you're a fantastic singer.
Everyone hates me. President of the celibacy club?
Yeah, for like 3 months. She's cool. What's that for?
Of Glee items once, and I was just like, oh, okay. Is this like the adult High School Musical or something? Like, I don't get it. Where's my High School Musical Easter basket?
That's my
What I asked for.
I'm gonna do it again. I want it all cry. I think he's afraid of you.
Oh, this shit ate. Oh, this baby right here, he ate. This baby here ate. Nah, we need to see his individually. Do you understand?
And there's a knock on your door and a man comes in, a grown man, not your brother. And he's from NASA, you know, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. And he has found out that you have a creature. He doesn't know exactly what, but he has found out you have a creature in your closet. A creature that he's been looking for a long time. And you've had this creature now for 3 or 4 weeks. You become best friends with it, and he wants to take the creature away. And he's come with a search warrant, and he's come with permission to take the creature away. And you're not going to let him. Okay?
Now, young man, I understand that you have an alien somewhere in this house. Is that true? Well, is it true? Is there an alien in this house?
Yes, sir.
Well, as you know, I am from the government. I'm part of the United States government, and I am empowered to take that alien with me.
But you can't take him away. He's mine.
Well, but the government is bigger than you are, Elliot, and I have all the authority to take him, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take him.
You can't take him.
Well, I'm afraid I have to, son.
You can't take him away. He's mine.
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says. He's my best friend. And you can't take him away.
Well, it's real possible, Elliot, that he'll come back, and you can have him again. But we just want to talk to him and see where it came from and try to find out about other planets. And he probably is the key to a lot of things that we have to know.
But how do I know you're going to bring him back?
Well, I'm afraid, son, I can't guarantee it.
I think he's afraid of you.
That may be true, but the government tells me what to do.
How? How does a child know how to capture that much emotion? How does somebody that small understand that much pain? I even start feeling bad. You're acting so good. No, do you really think that you have an alien I'm about to take away from you? Now I feel dumb, and I feel like I'm also patronizing you by feeling like you don't understand what you're doing, like you're an actor. Of course I know what I'm doing, lady, but it's just like, oh, okay, because that was just so real. And has anybody heard you before? Because how could you do this? Lord, my God. I already feel like that man crossed the line. I'm saying that's how good he acted. He's my best friend. You can't take him. You can't.
I just follow their orders.
Well, he's mine, and he lives with me, and he likes me. And he wants to stay here.
Do y'all understand real adult actors can't even give tears? This is transcendental. I always get the trans one weird.
He likes it
Not
here.
that one.
Well, we wouldn't hurt him or anything. All we want to do is talk to him.
But I don't want you to take him away.
You know, I've had to talk to your mom about it, and she knows that the government has the right to do it.
And who told you all this?
Well, we learned about it.
And who
We know
told
that
you all
he's somewhere
this?
around here. I mean, I do have a search warrant. I could look around the house.
Tell me to keep the eye. Right. Tell me to keep.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you let me talk to him for 5 minutes, I'll tell my boss that you can keep him. Would that be okay with you? If I could just talk to him for 5 minutes? Would you feel better then? Would you be happy if you could keep him if all I had to do was talk to him for 5 minutes?
No, he's lying.
That might make your whole day, huh? Might make your whole life, huh? And then he'd be your friend forever. And I wouldn't take him away. Okay, Elliot.
Okay, kid, you got the job.
Goat. The goat. And that's him now. Look at that. We really grow up, y'all.
Well, he's mine, and he lives with me, and he likes me. And he wants to stay here. He likes it here.
can't even breathe. She's stuffing this in my mouth. And then she starts licking it out of my mouth like a dog. I tell you you're good, and you're ready to buy the whole damn scam.
I am good.
It isn't about being good.
Wow, you couldn't even act there. Jesus Christ.
I tell you you're good, and you're ready to buy the whole damn scam.
I am good.
It isn't about being good.
Fuck you! You don't know nothing about my life. I ain't never had no boyfriend.
All he's done for us, is set the land speed record for effed up childhood.
Don't be over dramatic.
Dean, when I said I was scared of the thing in my closet, he gave me a 45.
Some stray like you with a giant stick up his ass, all of a sudden age, what, 50?
He had hair before?
He's just gonna break that?
Bald?
I'm 41.
It's weird.
She's part of the royal family. They won't get any information from her. She knows the art of mind control.
I don't want to be different. I don't want to be special. I just want to be like everyone.
We gotta skip it, y'all. He may try to manipulate us with his Scientology magic.
Did you know Paul Simon wrote American Tuna's... Yeah, did you know Paul Simon wrote American Tuna's reaction to Nixon's election?
No. You're taking the puzzles?
I didn't know he did. He was pissed off that definition of American didn't include everyone who came here.
So
You're gonna be good in this role.
Hello? Are you alright? I said, are you alright there? I'm gonna call for help.
I don't need help. I'm fine, okay?
I know Jack
Are you sure you don't sound fine? It's okay, I'm human. I just don't have any hair.
I fuck with J-Law. J-Law, not J-Lo.
Sometimes I come here and scream too. You feel any better?
Huh?
Do you feel any better? Is the screaming help?
That was nice. I appreciate that the person kept them short and sweet, so that, you know, we possibly wouldn't get copywritten. But that was cool. 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 Yes, and this was a W stream, y'all. Oh my goodness. We was on here till 6. Oh, it's 6. Oh, that is my birth. My birthday. That is my birth. My birthday. I'm so glad I caught that. That was so fucking cute. Oh my god. W exposed. What happened? What happened? Y'all be confusing me sometimes. Sometimes y'all make inside jokes that I don't get, and it makes me scared. But oh my goodness, this was an amazing stream. Thank y'all so much for being here on this lovely Friday night. I hope you enjoyed your time here with me. Thank y'all so much for all your support and your love. Thank you, Zuri, for the amazing gifts. Thank you, LeVar, for your amazing gifts. Shout out everybody that was here. Honestly, that would count as an expose, I suppose. The auditions, yeah. Nah, I'm tired. Thank y'all so much for all your love and everything, even if I have to bully y'all for it. You know, I originally wanted to be a dentist when I was younger, so I'm used to pulling teeth. I don't care if I gotta pull a tongue out with that bitch too. Okay? 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 But thank y'all so much for being here. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I just have so much fun every live that we do, whether it's our IRLs and our PCs. Y'all know I'm really trying to get comfortable and accustomed to the PC streams nowadays, so you know, work with me. You know, I'm glad that we found us another game that we like, LeeWuFuFu. More so kind of like a select. It's an area where we can select games, I guess. We'll end up probably playing Are You Smarter Than a High Schooler next week. I had an idea to, that's if I can, But y'all see this ASMR people, and y'all know how like they'll do the whole role play situation. I actually watch ASMR and I listen to it. I was thinking, what if I actually was responding back to the ASMR artist and like we were having a convo? We would have to get maybe a shorter one, because 26 minutes is a tad bit crazy. Probably aiming for like 11 minutes maybe, but there's not really a lot of short ASMR videos because they're meant to go to sleep too. I would know. But how do y'all like that idea? Y'all think it's fun? Especially because nowadays people are doing more comedic ASMR and not a lot of them are as serious anymore. So I think I kind of want to lean into that and meet them where they at. I think, let me see. I'm glad you're here, Jico Sauce. It's your first time here. I hope you enjoyed your time. Look at this one. Add that to the playlist. Y'all like it? Yeah. I'm gonna be extra comedic with it. I'm also trying not to fall asleep. But okay, I'm glad y'all like the idea, because that was something I thought about, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody like actually respond back to them, and obviously in a funny way. So yeah, okay. That's cool. We'll finish Save One Movie as well. I think this will be like our always go-to game, because y'all like movies just like me, and we really be finding like some diamonds in the rough when we do this. So I like it. So Save One Movie is a guarantee. I know I haven't done Sims in a while. We will pick up back on our Sims. We haven't checked in on Venus and Princess in a while. Mariah has been here before. She knows I typically tend to do that. I'll start a story and I typically tend to forget, but I don't want to do that. We are consistent this year. We're going to keep it pushing because your girl is trying to get to Streaming University. And even if we don't make it, your girl still got a name to make for herself. Like him, but you understand? So we still gonna be out here. So I thank y'all so much for rocking with me, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I don't think we can call these the Alexa Luthor show. I think these are in a category of their own, and I also don't want to call them PC streams, because I feel like they're more than just that. Like, we kind of do it, a lot of different things, and I feel like that's just too simple. Too simple. But yeah, this is very much not, especially when we're not doing Sims, like we're not just playing a game, we're actually doing a lot of different things. This is definitely not the Alexa Luthor show. This is definitely not our Sims 4 LPs. This is something in itself. So, y'all can pitch me some ideas what y'all think this should be called. But other than that, I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Drink your water, eat some good food, say your prayers, and be kind to yourself and your neighbor. I love you so much. Thank y'all so much for all your love and support. To everybody watching this on the playback, thank you so much. Make sure you're liking and commenting. Tell me how you like the video. To everybody that's here, shout out to Zuri. Shout out to LeVar. Shout out to Jico. And shout out to the best moderator in the universe, Mariah. Thank you so much, girl. Love you lots. I will see y'all next time. Please be safe over the weekend and have fun. I'll see y'all Monday. Deuces. Or am I add right at the end? That's what I like to see. We get money out the door in this bitch. Ain't nobody leaving without giving me my fee. That's the other thing. I told y'all. When it comes to these PC streams, y'all don't want to pay me with IRL. Okay. It's gonna be PC stream. Like, I will get my compensation. Sure. Fuck. But no. I thank y'all so much. Please have an amazing, safe weekend. I'm trying to, talk it out so, Zuri can be here at the end. Because that is kind of fucked up. I don't want her to miss the ending. But, yep. Your girl gotta make sure I get my funyuns. My munyuns, my funyuns. Oh! Jesus. And I think the 2 hour marks, 2 hour and 30 are good. Type shit. It's easier for sure to get to a 2 hour mark on PC, but like when it comes to them IRLs and I'm standing there and I'm doing the most, niggas gone. You don't give me my $5. That's my $5. Ooh, Zuri. Girl, how long is that ad? You got one of them non-skippables? Jesus. And like I know, like realistically, not everybody gonna be able to give sometimes. Sometimes like y'all just want to chill and not have to worry about giving. And so that's when I utilize what YouTube has given me, which is monetization. And you sit through the ads, and I would hope y'all aren't skipping through the ads. I would hope y'all aren't skipping through the ads, especially if you aren't already giving me my compensation. I'm just saying. Yes, sorry you did. I'm so sorry you had to pay twice today, girl. But you know, all fair in love and war. Ain't that what they say? I don't know. But ain't no business like show business. I paid the people on vertical. The people on vertical deserve this. Girl, no, they don't. Everybody who watch me deserve this. Horizontal, vertical, circular, sphere. If you watching Alexa Luthor, you will be paying me. Ain't nothing for free over here. Everybody, pay me my fee. Yeah. But, you know, it'll be all worth it, y'all, when I put out merch one day, I suppose. If y'all want merch from me. I don't know. What would y'all wear? Cowgirl hats. I like the idea of bringing back just like some nice cheap jewelry. Like y'all know how like it used to be okay to rock cubic zirconium. Not that it's not no more, but like how there used to be more jewelry that had that, and you could just have something that's cool. You know, you could just have something that's cool. Girl, Patreon is for porn stars. Take that how you will. Take that how you will. YouTube is a platform that pays me. Search and jewelry. I was thinking that. But like, yeah, on the jewelry side, like I was thinking like, you know, just like some cute, like cubic zirconium tennis bracelets. I myself have my James Avery silver platinum bracelet. I need to get more charms, but them charms are fucking expensive. They're like $50 a charm. The shit is ridiculous. I think, you know, if we get to that level, I think your girl could afford some real silver. I could have y'all rocking some real silver. I wouldn't want y'all rocking gold plated. You know, I don't want it turning your skin green or nothing like that. But like, I would say like I'm into jewelry. I think that would be my thing for like merch. I would actually do jewelry. Weirdly enough, I'd be the type like I wouldn't do nothing like with my channel on it, like channel related. Like it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Alexa Luthor. Like it may like have like, you know, an AL initial or something on the package, but like jewelry wise, I kind of just want it to be something like, oh my goodness, where'd you get that? And people just know, oh yeah, that's Alexa Luthor jewelry. So would that even be merch, or would that just be like a company? I don't know. I don't even know how I got on this random tangent about jewelry. Oh yeah, all this will be worth it in the end. Because, you know, without the financial support, how is your girl to pay for any of these things? Also, encouragement. Like, do y'all understand how hard it was every day getting up and doing these things, and I wasn't getting no money? Ooh, child. I thank God for that Alexa, because this Alexa will not do that. Y'all know that evidently. I will turn this bitch off if I don't get no fucking money, swear to God. But it's always the reminder that not everything is about money, and that's why I always I want to make sure I'm doing the content I also enjoy too, which is like, you know, good old regular everyday PC streams. Because the IRL ones, I'm not like the biggest fan of those. Those I did to get over my stage fright, practice my public speaking, and to really build an audience. I'm not the biggest fan of doing those all the time. Like I really like I'm in the chair, I'm hosting, and we kind of just getting it going and getting it done. So when it comes to the IRL, no, if I'm being honest with y'all, I would rather do PC streams every day. But IRL pays the bills. So, but that's the thing. I told myself I wanted to see like a week's worth of PC streams, how that would do for me. Because as we know, don't nothing make sense if it don't make no money. Especially at the route I'm trying to go. you know, I got to make sure I have a good balance and a good foundation, which I have. And so it's also building on that, even down to me having my clip page. I'm always making sure I'm clipping myself, so I'm always expanding. I'm bringing in new people so we can bring in new faces, new audiences, sponsorships, brand deals, other people, so they can also know I have an audience. It's a whole, like, you know, it's a whole system. It's a whole system. This content creation is not for the weak, y'all. But I'm so glad I have y'all with me, because it would literally be even more complicated if I did not have my babes with me. Have Mariah here, have Surrey here, have LeVar here, when everybody else be trying to pop up and everything. Yeah, you gross sisters, us. Yes! The money, proud, and I'm not playing. Give it up. That is the best way. Yes, and when I start getting the screens, like the streaming screens, when it's time to pay up, I'm putting the gross sisters on the screen. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. I'm not playing. If y'all can give me one reason why you shouldn't pay me, don't worry, I'll wait. Do I not entertain you? Do I not help you pass the time? Do I not make your day better? Am I not working? I could have sworn this was America. I didn't know that this was... I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know what I was gonna say. Where they literally lock people up if you entertaining for money. I'm just saying. But no, for real, I thank y'all so much for your support, because you don't got to give it. So I really, 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 really do appreciate it. Love you lots, because y'all do support the channel. Y'all also support my emotional well-being. Swear to God. Because some days a bitch is just like, I went to school. I studied psychology. And sometimes, and not on the thing of like, oh yeah, I'm wasting my life away. Just like, I start to feel like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And then I'm like, you know how many people are like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you. Oh my goodness, I missed you. Like, yes, bitch, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I thank y'all so much for showing up, because y'all showing up really prompts me to show up, because I know y'all are going to be here, and I love it so much, and I love y'all so much. So please have an amazing weekend. I have talked y'all's ear off enough, and your girl is hungry. Okay? Gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I had some good salt and pepper shrimp last night from this Asian place. Horrible sushi, but that's on me. Don't ever get sushi from a Chinese place. It's Japanese. That's really on me. Who the fuck puts cream cheese in the sushi? L. But alright, that's it for this lovely episode of We Time. I don't know who to talk. Who cooking? Child, the essential workers. Because this is America. Yeah! Where you don't have to cook nothing yourself. But all right, I'm going to see y'all later. Thank you so much, Zuri and LeVar, for your contributions. Thank you for your love, your support, your patience. Thank y'all for being you. Thank you, Mariah, for keeping the weirdos away and the chat slaying. I love y'all so much. Please have an amazing and peaceful weekend. I will see y'all on Monday. Deuces, all my Star Wars shit. Peace. We out this bitch. Alexa 3000. Mwah.